Bhumika is, Nitya is. I can see her continuously smiling. What about Muskan? Are you all excited? Yes, no, yes, no. Yeah. Okay, that's great. So I'll just tell you what is doodle art. Okay. So for doing doodle art, first of all, you don't need to be an artist. Okay. Anyone can doodle. Because as you all said, like someone said, right, doodle art is just like scribbling anything that comes in your mind, or maybe you see in front of you. Okay. It's just like converting those complicated things into a simple version. Okay. So whatever you see in front of you, it's not necessary कि आपको वो same version बनाना है over there on your sheet. You can always convert it into a simple version. So there are a few tips and techniques that you need to follow. That's it. Okay. And the main aim of today's session is actually to come up with our own doodle art. Anyone who have tried it before, can you just type it over there in the chat box? Anyone? I was able to see like first time over there in the chat box. Okay, Muskan has tried it. So Muskan, how do you do it? Like, do you do it by yourself or do you take the reference image? Like everyone, those who have tried it before, you can just let me know. Like, how do you actually do doodle art? Do you take the reference image or do you do it by yourself? You can just type like reference, or sometimes I take reference. Okay, that's completely fine. Even I used to take the reference image when I started my journey like 4 to 5 years back. That's completely fine. Okay. And I used to do the exact same thing on my sheet, and I used to be proud of myself. Wow, kitna acha kiya. But that's not how art works, right? Art is all about expressing our feelings, right? So that's the reason we are here conducting this workshop so that you all can learn how to come up with your own doodle art. Fine. So are you all ready to learn how to come up with your own doodle art? Yes, no. And I'll also be letting you all know the list of material required for today's session. You'll just be needing your normal drawing book or else your drawing sheet, your pencil, your eraser, your black color sketch pen, your black color pen. And if you want to make it colorful, you can get your oil pastel colors, your pencil colors, watercolors, anything is fine. Clear? Okay, so can I get a quick confirmation from everyone once you all are ready with the material? And I hope you all remember the main aim of today's session is to come up with our own doodle art. Okay, when you actually come up with your own doodle art, you will be proud of yourself at the end of the session. Okay, and we'll be doing a basic doodle art, so you don't need to worry about that. We are going to do the shape doodle thing today. Okay, so I'll be teaching you all how to come up with your own shapes and how to come up with your own expressions. Fine. I used to take the reference from the kawaii doodle expression. It was one of the favorite one. Okay, one of my favorite ones. Okay, so I used to do the exact like cute expressions over there on my sheet, but today I'll be teaching you all how to come up with your own expressions, and trust me, it's gonna be fun. So I'll do one thing without wasting any time. Let's start. Chandu ma'am, are you ready? Kavya, are you ready? Bhumika, Nitya, are you all ready? Everyone. That's for everyone. It would be great if you all can on your video. So while you are doing it, I can see your work. Okay, and just try to make little bit changes according to you, because doodle art is all about your creativity and imagination. Okay, so avoid doing the exact same thing. Okay, you can always try to make little bit changes according to you. And I am using my A5 size drawing book right now. You can use a drawing book of like A5 size lelo, A4, A3, anything is fine. We have a question. Just a second. Yeah, definitely I'll do that, ma'am. So you will be needing your normal drawing book or drawing sheet, your pencil, your eraser. You can get your black color sketch pen and your black color pen. Fine. And if you're planning to make it colorful, you can get your like oil pastel colors, colorful sketch pens. You can get your crayon colors, okay, brush pens, lelo, watercolors, lelo, pencil colors, lelo, anything is fine. The one you are comfortable with. So I'll do one thing. I'll turn my camera and yeah, thank you so much, Yogita, for that. Okay, so I'll just do one thing. I'll turn my camera and I'll start. Okay, and I am going to do it in the landscape direction. Okay, so the sleeping one is known as landscape and the standing one is known as portrait. I will be doing it in the landscape direction right now. You can do it in any direction you want. Clear? So just give me a second. I'll turn my camera and we'll start. Until that time, it would be great if you all can on your video if you are at home. Okay, and I'll zoom my screen as well. Just give me a second for that. Okay, so that you all will be able to see it clearly. Okay. So we have many kids as well over here. That's great. Kids, are you ready? Yeah, and even you all can try to come up with your own doodle art. Trust me, it's fun. Okay, you all can try doing that. Okay, thank you for confirming, Kushi. Fine. So let's start with our session now. Okay, so whenever and also one more small thing before starting the session will be, if you have any doubt, we already have like 115 participants over here in the meeting, right? So if you have any doubt, you can just type it over there in the chat box. Okay, I'll just clear your doubt. You don't need to worry about that. Fine. So let's start now. So first of all, we'll be making a shape collage over here. Fine. Whenever you're making a shape collage, you need to start with a base shape. Okay. You can maybe make a sleeping line over there for your base. Okay. You can maybe make a sleeping oval circle, maybe a curve. Maybe you can make a rectangle shape. Okay. Maybe you can make some zigzag lines, or maybe circle over here at the centers, and you can make some shapes around it. Anything is fine. Just make sure that your base shape should be big, because you need to add some shapes over here at the center on this right hand side and over here on the left hand side. Okay, so if you make your base shape small, you will end up making a small doodle art. Okay, so request like to everyone, make sure that your base shape should be big. I am just making a curve over here for my base. One curve, second curve over here. You can do anything for your base. That's completely fine. Just make sure that your base shape should be big, and try to cover almost 75 to 80% of your face. And I'm repeating it again. You can do it in any direction, landscape or portrait, anything is fine. Okay, and once you are done with your base shape, you'll keep on adding different shapes over there at the top to come up with your shape collage. You can make any shape, basic shape bana lo, circle, rectangle, or else you can try to come up with a new shape, maybe just by playing with your lines and your curves. You can definitely do that. Okay, so let's start now. I'm making a curve over here, and everyone, like, try to come up with your own shape collage. Okay, fine, try doing that. And also remember one thing, that your shapes, okay, should not be of same size. Just keep on changing the size of your shape. And I love playing with curves, so maybe majority of my shapes over here, I'll be making it using curves. You can definitely use lines and curves together. Okay, you can definitely do that. Fine. Let's keep on adding different shapes over here. 3, 4 curves, and I'll join it. Okay, maybe let's make a bunny kind of a thing. So an upside down alphabet U, one curve, one upside down alphabet U, again a curve, and I'll join it. I have space over here. Let's make a triangle. Okay, so I am done with my 5 shapes over here above my base shape. I'll just maybe add a slanting oval circle over here. Okay, I just need it a little big. Maybe I'll make a rectangle shape. Okay, keep on doing it slowly. That's completely fine. Try coming up with your own shape collage. Okay, try doing that. So maybe instead of like slanting oval circle, if you want, you can make a normal circle over here. Instead of triangle, maybe you can place a rectangle shape over here. That's how you can make little bit changes according to you. Okay, so I'll just make 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you can definitely repeat your shapes, as you can see it over here, right? I repeated my shapes over here. I repeated this rectangle shape over here, and you can definitely leave little gap over here between your shapes. Fine. Okay, people do used to have one thing in their mind, that is it, they used to ask me, okay, like, is it fine to leave gap over there between your shapes or between your illustration? Is that known as a doodle art? Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can definitely leave little gap over there between your shapes and between your illustrations. That's completely fine. Okay, I'll make a triangle over here. Yeah. Maybe this triangle is looking pretty simple. I'll do one thing. I'll convert this triangle into a pyramid. So I'll just make a slanting line over here, and I just converted this triangle into a pyramid shape over here. Okay. After this, maybe let's make a heart shape. Okay, maybe I'll make one more rectangle over here. I'll make one small circle. Please remember, keep on changing the size of your shapes. You can play with your curves, you can play with your lines, and try coming up with your own shapes. Okay, try doing that. I'm not asking you to come up with a complete different shape collage, but you can definitely try to make little bit changes according to you. Okay, maybe I just need to add one shape over here and I'm done. Okay, and while you are doing doodle art, it's very important to balance your artwork as well. So this part is done already. Now I need to add maybe one or two shapes over here to balance it. Yeah, so I'll just make a curve, alphabet U, again a curve, alphabet U, again a curve coming down. Okay, and let's make two triangles over here at the top. I'll do one thing. I'll zoom my screen a little more. Just give me a second so that you all will be able to see it more clearly. Yeah. So after this, I am done with my shape collage. Once you all are done, please let me know. So I'll be moving to my next step. Okay. We'll be learning how to come up with our expressions first on our rough sheet, and then we'll be moving to our final artwork. Okay, and trust me, it's gonna be fun. So Bhumika, Kavya, Nitya, Muskan. Okay, Komal ma'am is done. That's great. Okay. I am waiting for everyone's confirmation. And if you have any doubt till here, please do let me know. We are just done with our shape collage. Okay, we need to add lots and lots of things over here. Okay. I am waiting. Okay, even Bhumi completed it. Manisha. Okay, that's great. Great. Okay, so I guess in next few seconds we can move to our expression part now. Oh my man. Okay. Great. Muskan completed it, right? Neha, it's looking amazing. I can see it. Amazing. And guys, a small thing, like if I keep on checking each and everyone's artwork after one single step, we won't be able to complete it, right? So we'll do one thing. I and Yogita would love to see like each and everyone's artwork, but we'll do one thing. We'll check it at the end of the session once you are done with your entire doodle art. Let's do that. Okay, everyone. Yeah, thank you so much for understanding. Let's move to our next step now. So again, we need to take a rough sheet and we can learn how to come up with our expressions over here on our rough sheet. Fine. So I'll just take my sketch pen so that you all will be able to see it clearly. Okay, everyone, you can just take your rough sheet because even you guys are going to come up with your own expression over here. Okay. So while making expression, you can start with a random shape. Maybe let's take a triangle. I'm making a normal triangle. Okay. I'm making one upside down triangle over here for the second eye. And I'll do one thing. I'll make one circle over here at the center. And you can shade it. You can just actually scribble it right now because we are doing it on a rough sheet, right? So are you able to see it? I made this first expression over here just by using two different shapes. Triangle over here for making eyes and circle over here for making mouth. Similarly, you can use like any two shapes and you can try to come up with your own expression. Fine. Maybe we can use like heart shape over here for eyes and maybe rectangle shape for mouth. Yeah. Or else you can also do one thing. You can just select like one single shape and you can keep on changing the size of that shape. Okay. So maybe let's take a circle, a small circle, second circle over here. I'll make like two medium-sized circles around it, and I'll make a big circle over here at the center, and I'll shade it. So are you able to see it? I made this first expression over here just by using one single shape and changing the size of that shape. Renu ma'am, are you able to see it? Because I can see like you are coming a little close to the camera. I hope it's visible. Do you want me to zoom in a little more? You can just let me know over there in the chat box. What about Shweta? Are you able to see it? I hope you are able to do it. Yeah? Okay, fine. So you can also make your expression just by using lines and curves. Okay, I'll show you how. You can maybe just make like two small sweeping lines over here for eyes and curves over here for mouth. Okay, or else you can do vice versa. Maybe curves over here for eyes and a thick sweeping line over here for mouth. Okay, that's how you can do it. Okay, fine. Not only this, you can also make your expression by using alphabets. Let's take alphabet T. I'm just making alphabet T over here for eyes, and I'll make one upside down alphabet U over here for the sad face. Okay, and as I made a sad face over here, I'll do one thing. I'll make this vertical line little thick. So maybe a boy or a girl is crying. Yeah. Or else you can use any random alphabet. Like I'll show you one more example. Maybe alphabet N over here for eyes, and just the normal alphabet U over here for that smiling face. That's how you can do it. Okay, fine. And you can also make your expressions now by using your numbers as well. Okay, so just a second. I'll just zoom my screen. Okay. So as I said, you can use your numbers. You can just select any single digit number right from 0 to 9. So let's take maybe number 6 over here. I'll shade it. Okay. I'll just use number 3 over here for lips and a small heart shape next to it. And I'll shade it again. Okay. So am I clear? Just keep on playing with your shapes, okay? Your lines, your curves, your alphabets, your numbers, and try coming up with your own expression, okay? Please don't think about the expression first, or else you might get a little confused, okay? Maybe you can start with a random shape, or maybe a line, or maybe an alphabet, or maybe a number. Just keep on going with the flow. Trust the process. I'm sure you'll end up making a cute expression. Okay, everyone, let's do that. At least try coming up with one single expression by yourself on your rough sheet. Let's do that, everyone. Even I'll be doing it. Okay, so I'll wait for a few seconds and then I'll start so that you'll get the time to come up with your own expression. Okay, so maybe I'll use rectangle shape. 1, 2 rectangle shapes over here for eyes, 2 circles over here inside it for eyeball, and I'll just write alphabet U over here at the center, okay, for that smiling face. Now you can also add eyebrows and eyelashes over here for your expression. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I'll just make like 2 curves over here at the top for eyebrows and 2 small curves over here for eyelashes. Okay, I made like very small, 2 small curves over here for eyelashes. That's how you can do it. When you add eyelash, it will end up looking a little more cute. So any doubt? I hope you all are able to do it. Are you able to type it over there in the chat box now? Can you just show me a thumbs up or else? Because I can't see even a single message over there in the chat box. Okay, you are able to type it. Okay, thank you for confirming. Okay. Any doubt till here? Or else we'll do one thing. We'll start adding like expressions over here. If you all are clear, we'll start adding expressions and we'll actually add a life over here to the shape collage. Let's do that. Okay, and one more thing over here, it's not like necessary to add like expression inside each and every shape. Okay, if you want, you can actually write something inside it, or else if you want, you can also make a pattern inside it. Okay, it completely depends upon you. But if you want your doodle art to look like super cute, I would suggest you to add expressions in 90% of your shapes, and in rest 10%, maybe you can either go with the like your patterns, or else you can write something. Okay, clear? So let's take a gel pen or else a ball pen and let's start adding expressions. So if you feel that you're not really confident doing that expression directly with your ball pen or else your gel pen, you can do it with the pencil first and then you can just paste it later. Even that's fine. So let's start now. And also, I want you all to come up with your own expression as well. Okay, at least in few shapes over here. Try doing that. Let's start now. I'm just making like two curves over here. I'll zoom in. Two circles. One standing oval circle over here at the center, and I'll shade it. So for shading, I'll be using my sketch pen or else my brush pen so that I'll be able to shade it easily and quickly. Okay, now this expression is looking pretty simple, right? So I can do one thing. Maybe we can make like 3 slanting lines over here for blush. That's what we can do it. Okay, you can always try to add maybe a blush or maybe an element that I'll be showing you, okay, to make your character or else your shape look a little more cute. Fine. And are you able to see it? The next shape, we have a little big shape over here, right? So maybe let's make two big circles. One, two, a sleeping line, and alphabet U over here for mouth. And let's convert those circles into cute eyes. Okay, so maybe I'll just make one curve on the left, right. And then I'll just shade that part at the center using my sketch pen. Okay, shade it slowly. Fine. Now I made a big mouth over here, right? So I can actually add a tongue. So I'll just be making one upside down alphabet U over here for tongue. And if you want, you can shade that tongue or else you can shade the area around it. Okay, you can definitely do that. Now, as we made cute eyes over here, we can definitely add a blush, right? So I'll do it in a little different way, and I'm using my pink color sketch pen. So one and a second sleeping oval circle over here for blush. If you want to keep your entire artwork black and white, you can just use a black color sketch pen or else a black color pen as well. That's completely fine. Okay, let's move to the next one. I'll keep it simple. Two circles. One sleeping oval circle over here at the center and some vertical lines over here for teeth. As I made tongue over here, so that's the reason I just thought of making teeth over here for my third character. Okay, and it's not just necessary to use one single shape or else like just to use shape or maybe just to use lines and curves for coming up with your own expression. You can also combine it. Okay, I'll show you how you can combine. Let's try to combine like maybe our number lines and curves together. Okay, let's do that. So again, any single digit number. Let's take number 8. Okay, for eyes, I'll make a slanting line coming down towards left, right, and curves over here for mouth. Okay, that's how you can also combine it. Okay, now I'm planning to make a side face over here. So whenever you're planning to make a side face, that only that one single eye is going to be visible, right? So I just made one standing oval circle for eye, and I made a triangle over there for peak. And now I'll shade it. Okay. Let's move to the next one. So, okay. I have a big shape over here, right? So I am just planning to make a cool kind of a character over here. Fine. So let's make a guy over here wearing glass. So what I'll do is I'll make this one big curve over here. As I said, I'm a huge fan of making curves, right? So if you want, you can definitely make a slanting line as well instead of a curve. That's completely fine. Okay. So you can make a slanting line. I'm making a curve. I'll make a small curve over here at the bottom. A slanting line going up, coming down, again a curve, and I'll join it. Fine. And maybe let's make a drop shape over here at the bottom and a curve over here for tongue. And I'll shade it. If you want, you can also shade your tongue over there with your red color sketch pen. You can definitely do that. Fine. And are you able to see it? I made a big glare over here and it's looking pretty simple, right? So you can always add a pattern inside it. So I'm just making some slanting lines. Okay, still it's looking simple. So I can do one thing. I can actually shade the area around it to make my glaze look a little more attractive. So I just take my pen and I just shade the area around it. If you want, you can also take your favorite color and you can shade it. You can definitely do that. Okay. And make sure that you make your border first and then you shade the center part in one single direction and there should not be any white space. Okay. So people do used to ask me, okay, fine, that do we have some rules and regulations? Actually, for coming up with our own doodle art, trust me, we don't have any rules and regulations. You just need to follow some tips and techniques for coming up with your own doodle art. That's it. Okay. Fine. And also, if you want to get that positive kind of a vibe from your doodle art, avoid maybe making a sad face, okay, or maybe making an angry kind of a character. Take care. We'll try to keep everything cute and simple. Fine. Let's make a funny ghost or maybe a cute ghost over here. So I just made two dots over here for eyes, a sleeping line, and alphabet U over here for mouth. Maybe let's make it look a little more funny. So I'll just make one teeth over here, a ghost over here with one single teeth. Okay, if you want, you can add a pattern over here inside your teeth, or else you can just shade the area around it, or else you can shade your teeth. Anything is fine. Okay, I hope you all are able to follow it. Just anyone has any doubt, Bhumika, Nitya. If yes, then please let me know. Mannat, Shweta, Renu ma'am. Anyone, any doubt? Rotvi. If you have any doubt, Ashish, if you have any doubt, please type it over there in the chat box. We didn't use alphabets, right? Yeah, we can use that alphabet now. Let's take alphabet X. You can take any random alphabet, that's completely fine. A sleeping line and alphabet U over here for mouth. Okay, and this shape is giving me, or this character is giving me the feeling of like the devil kind of a thing. Okay, so maybe I'll make devil teeth over here. So I'll make like two triangles over here for teeth and I'll shade the area around it. So are you able to see it? It's not necessary to just use that rectangle shape over there for your teeth. Should we use only expression? No. As I said before, you can also use patterns. You can also write something over there inside your shapes. You can definitely do that. Okay. You can definitely do that. You don't need to worry about that. You can use a triangle shape over here for teeth. You can also use circles, maybe curves, any shape. That's completely fine. Okay, let's move to our next shape over here. Okay, maybe I'll just write number 6. I'll just turn this number 6 a little more. Okay, and I'll make a semicircle. Okay, and I'll actually shade it. So maybe he's feeling a little uneasy, kind of a thing. You can make like anything. Maybe you can make like two standing oval circles, and you can just make a small sleeping line as well. If you want to keep your expression very simple, you can definitely do that. And you'll always be making the simple expression when you can see that you have a very small shape. Okay, and if you don't want to add an expression over there, you can definitely add a pattern inside it, especially when you have a small shape. You can definitely do that. Clear. Now let's make a curve. Let's make a guy over here with one single eye. So I'm just making one circle for eye. Okay, let's make a curve and I'll just shade that curve first. I'm making my border. I'll shade it. And as I said, you can definitely make your teeth just by using curves, right? So I'll just show you an example. One big curve, and I'll just use three curves over here for teeth, and I'll make some slanting lines inside it. Okay, let's make maybe hypnotize kind of a character over here. So I'm making the spiral shape for hypnotize kind of eyes. Okay, a sleeping line and upside down alphabet U over here for tongue. If you want, you can shade it, or else you can also make a vertical line if you want to keep it simple. We have a question, just a second. Can we use expression outside the figure? As in over here. You can't do it over here in between, it won't look good. And I'll be telling you like each and every step, okay? So don't worry. From which thing I can make the border of my doodle art, guys? Wait, I'll tell you how to fill the gap over there. Like you'll be tracing it with your black color sketch pen. I'll also tell you how to fill this gap over here between your shapes. Let's follow like each and every step slowly so that everyone will be able to do it along with me. Let's do that. Okay. So you definitely need to make a border. If you are done already adding expressions, you can start with your border and you will be using your sketch pen. Okay, so I'm making a monster over here with one single eye, a curve, and a huge tongue. And I'll shade it. I'll be coming to like each and everyone's point, don't worry. And I have little more gaps, so I'll also add eyelashes. Okay. So once you all are done like adding expressions, let me know because after this, I'm actually planning to write something inside my shape. So can I get a quick confirmation who all completed till here? And are you all enjoying adding your own expressions? Yes, no, yes, no. Please let me know over there in the chat box. So after this, we can move to a next step. Okay, Shivani is done. Nitya. Okay. Great, 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 great. We have 89 people, and I just got confirmation from few of them. And I hope everyone is doing it right along with me right now. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for confirming. Okay, so whenever you are actually planning to write something over there inside your shape, you can select any random topic, or else you can try to relate it to the characters that you have around it. Okay, so maybe if I want to relate it to the characters that I have around it, I just have some random like characters over here. So the one thing that comes in my mind is maybe related to friends or cousins. So maybe I can write something related to like friends over here. So maybe I can write best friends forever, or else, as you all know, Valentine's Day is coming soon, right? So maybe you can also take that thing and you can write like Happy Valentine's Day. You can definitely do that. Or else, if you want, you can add expressions over here inside your shapes, and or else you can add a pattern over here for your base. That's what you can do. It's not necessary to write okay inside your each and every shape. ठीक है आप patterns add कर सकते हो. You can make an expression inside it. Anything is fine. Clear. So I'll just give you some time. You can just think, ma'am, my all shapes are filled with expression. Yeah, that's completely fine, Bhumika. So your doodle art is gonna look more cute. Don't worry. Okay, so as I said, I'm planning to write something related to Valentine's Day. So I won't be able to fit Valentine's over here, right? So I just thought of writing HAPPY, Happy Valentine's Day over here. If you want, you can write it with your red color sketch pen, or else you can write it normally with your black color sketch pen. Even that's fine. But definitely use your sketch pen so that you'll end up getting thick alphabet, and that Happy Valentine's Day or best friends forever will be visible clearly. Fine. So maybe I'll use red color. All right. Happy. And it's not necessary, okay? Valentine's is just not for a boy and a like boyfriend and girlfriend. You can also gift it to your best friend as well. And you can just write like Happy Valentine's Day instead of Valentine's Day. Okay, you can definitely do that. Fine. So I write Happy Valentine's Day over here with a small heart shape next to it. Okay, and now we'll start tracing our shapes. Once you are done adding expression, maybe making a pattern inside your shape or else writing something inside it, we will start tracing our shapes. So always while tracing, you can use your sketch pen or else your brush pen so that you will be able to trace it like easily and your each and every shape will be visible clearly. Fine. I also do expression in all the shape. That's fine, Kavya. Can we write in the base? Yeah, you can definitely do that, Bhumika. Even I did the same thing. You can definitely do that. So now I'll start tracing. Okay. I am just tracing my shapes and try to make this curve in one single go. Okay, try doing that. And also have the habit of like lifting your pen after each and every curve. Okay, so that we'll be able to trace your shapes properly. You won't be able to see a huge difference while you are doing a freehand drawing. But when you're making a pattern, or else when you're doing mandala art or Zentangle art, something like that, you can definitely see a huge difference. Okay, your artwork will look neat and your each and every pattern will be perfect. Okay, if you have the habit of lifting your pen after each and every line and after each and every curve, you can definitely try it once. Yeah, it's going to take a little time, but that's completely fine, right? अगर इतना मेहनत किया है ड्राइंग पार्ट में, you can definitely spend a little more time and you can make your artwork look clean and perfect, right? I am just tracing it slowly. Everyone like trace, take your time, do it slowly. That's completely fine. Okay. Can I write it full in the border? What about the pencil marks? We'll be raising it. Don't worry, Pooja. I filled all the shapes with expression. Where can I write? Happy. Yeah, maybe you can write it over here. I'll also show you. Wait, 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 guys. I know you all are excited. We'll also come to the element part where you can also add a speech bubble to your character. Okay, and you can write something inside it. So if you have filled the entire shape collage or maybe the entire shape doodle, okay, with your expression, that's completely fine. I'll show you one more way how you can write something inside your speech bubble. I will be coming to that part. Okay, so yeah. So I am just tracing my shape slowly. I hope everyone is done with the drawing part and I hope everyone is tracing it along with me. And it's so good to see that you all are like doing it with lots and lots of concentration. But I hope you all are enjoying as well. And it's good to see that you all are coming up with some questions. It means that you all are active throughout the session. That's great. Also, I want this happy Valentine's Day thing to be visible clearly. So I'm just giving that 3D kind of an effect. Okay. So I'll just make a vertical line and a horizontal line over here, a little thick. Using my brush pen, you can use your brush pen or else your sketch pen, anything is fine. This and this. This and this. And I can also do the same thing over here for my base shape, and we can definitely convert this base shape into a banner as well. I just made it thick to get a 3D kind of an effect over here as well. I'll just zoom out my screen a little so that you all will be able to see my entire thing. Yeah, you can color it. Aratya. And I'll show you how to convert this base shape into a banner. So to curve the slanting line coming down towards left, right. Two curves, the slanting line coming down towards left, right. And also one more thing, Aradhya, we are not done. We will be adding more things over here. So it would be great if you can wait. And once we are done with the entire doodle, I'll be telling you all, okay? If you want, you can color it at that time. Right now, maybe you can wait and you can add patterns, elements along with me. Okay, now we can make a triangle over here for our base. Fine, that's how we converted our base shape into a banner. Okay, and are you able to see it? We have a little gap over here between our shapes, right? So you can fill that gap over there between your shapes by adding a pattern inside it. Okay, so you can just use maybe slanting lines over here for coming up with your pattern. Fine. Or else you can do one thing. You can just take like one single shape, keep on changing the size of that shape, or else you can make a pattern just by using 3 to 4 shapes together. You can definitely do that. Okay. And if you want, you can come up with a different pattern over here, or else you can just repeat the same pattern to show that continuation kind of a thing. So I'm just making that same pattern. Okay, I am making this pattern over here as well. And are you able to see it? Like I have little gap over here, over here. So even if I add a pattern, that pattern is not going to be visible at all, right? So I'll do one thing. I'll just shade that part completely with my brush pen. You can definitely do that. Clear? Anyone, any doubt till here? Nitya, I hope you are able to follow it. Bhumika, uh, Mannat, Renu ma'am. Okay, and I hope you all are enjoying Rutvi, Shweta, Rumi. We are not yet done. So if you feel like, see, when you look at your doodle art now, you are able to see it, right? We made some big shapes and those shapes are looking little simple. So we can also add pattern over there inside our shapes. Okay, so I am just adding pattern over here. Again, for making pattern, please make sure that you use your gel pen or else your ball pen so that you end up getting thin lines and thin curves. Okay, always use your ball pen or else your gel pen. I'll make some triangles. You can also use shapes, okay? As I said before, you can use one single shape and keep on changing the size. Okay, and it's not necessary to add pattern inside each and every shape. If you feel that your shape is looking little simple, then you can go with the pattern thing. Okay, so I'm not adding pattern inside each and every shape. I'll just be adding pattern in few of them. So maybe 2 standing oval circles over here, maybe slanting lines over here, and done. I'm not adding pattern everywhere. So once you are done till here, please do let me know, because after this we'll be moving to our next step. Is that yeah, I did small triangles over here in that pyramid shape. It's known as a mosaic kind of a pattern. You can make some circles, you can make triangle, anything is fine. Okay, so once you are done till here, please do let me know, because after this we'll be moving to our last part and I'll be telling you all what do we exactly mean by an element so that you all get an idea. Okay, and then we start adding elements over here on our final artwork. Okay, Manisha completed it. What about others? Okay. What about Rutvi? Okay, your mama is helping you maybe. Bhumi, Parinita completed it. Kavya completed it. Okay, great. Thank you for confirming. Sangita, great. So you all can observe it. I'll show you all what do I exactly mean by an element, because there are n number of things that you can do actually for elements. Okay, we do have a complete session over there in the master class. Okay, known as human figures. So right now I'll just show you the basic things, and we do have the entire session. As I said before, I'll be showing you all how to make different hairstyles, hands, legs, each and everything over there in the detailed version. Okay, right now I'll show you the basic thing. Clear? So let's start. Maybe if you are making, if you have a boy, okay, you can make a tie over there for that boy. You can shade it. You can add some patterns. Okay, if you made a girl over there, you can make a flower and you can convert that flower into a hair clip just by making a triangle over there at the back. Okay, and a small line over here at the front, or else you can also make a small triangle over there at the start. Okay. Yeah. Any doubt? Let's move to our next thing. Not only this, you can also make different hairstyles. Okay, there are n number of hairstyles. You can also use this curves over here for making that curly kind of a hair over there for a guy, or else maybe you can make some zigzag lines and you can shade it. So that's spiked hair. Okay, and in doodle art we don't need to focus, okay, over there in the detailed version. So I'll also show you how to make hands and legs over there in a simple way. Okay, there are n number of ways you can do it. I'll just show you one example. So you can just make like slanting lines and a circle over there for hand. Okay, you can definitely do that. And not only this, you can also make a t-shirt. If you feel that the bottom part of your shape is looking pretty simple, then you can make a t-shirt. So it's a sleeping line, alphabet U, sleeping line, one curve on the left, right, again two vertical lines and a curve over here at the bottom. If you want to keep it simple, you can just write your name over there at the center. Okay, or else if you love playing with curves, you can just make some curves over here. You can add any random pattern using different color sketch pens. Or else if you like flowers, you can keep on making different flowers over there. Again, this is all about designing your outfit. So I'll also show you how to design your outfit over there in the masterclass. Okay, we'll be coming with an entire human figure over there. Okay, am I clear? So not only this, okay, you can also make like speech bubble, the one that I was talking about before. You can make a speech bubble over here, like maybe one character talking to everyone, or maybe two characters talking to each other. Okay, so you can definitely do that. Next question you might be having in your mind can be like where to add elements, right? So whenever you feel that your shape is looking pretty simple, even after adding a pattern inside it, then you can go with the element thing. Or else if you feel you have little gap over there around your shapes, then you can go with that element thing. Fine, I have gap over here. So maybe I can add an element over here, and over here. So let's do that. Okay. I am just making a hat over here for this monster. Okay. And I'm just making a hat. And I'll maybe make a rose over here. And you can also try to relate it to the theme. Okay. So I'll make a small rose. As we made something related to Valentine's Day, so I just made a monster, a character over here holding rose. Okay, then maybe, yeah, for the shape, I can actually make a hand over here. So I just wrote alphabet U over here for hand. And then maybe we can make something over here, right? On the left hand side, I have little space. So I can make a speech bubble. And you can write anything inside it. Maybe fun time. Yeah. Let's go. Anything. Or maybe I'm hungry. You can write anything inside it. I'll just write maybe let's go. Okay. And are you able to see it? I have little space on the right hand side and over here on the left hand side. Right. So I'll do one thing. Maybe I can make like drop shapes over here. 1, 2, 3. Make sure that you make it close to your shape collage. Okay, and then you can shade it. It's not necessary, okay, to make a drop shape. If you want, you can maybe make a triangle, you can make a slanting line, anything is fine. And as I said before, it's necessary to balance your doodle art, right? So if I'm making drop shapes over here on the right hand side, I also need to make drop shapes over here on the left hand side as well. So 1, 2, 3, and I'll shade it. Okay, and I'll just make maybe one hand over here for this girl, and I'll just make a small flower. Just a second. Yeah, I'll just make a flower. I'll just zoom my screen. Yeah. Flower over here for a girl. So a boy and a girl related to this Valentine's Day theme. Fine. She's maybe ready over here and he's ready with his rose. And even any doubt till here, because after this we are done with our shape doodle. And even any doubt, if yes, then please do let me know. And this is the very basic one that we did today. There are lots and lots of things that you can do in doodle art. So anyone, any doubt till here, can I just get a quick confirmation? And also my question is, as I can't see like any energy over here in the chat box. So yeah, I can see it from my